After being briefed by Yoko Ono, Paul McCartney later came to the realization that he had hurt John Lennon by contributing to the soundtrack of a movie. Author Ian Leslie has written a new book that explores the relationship between bandmates John Lennon and Paul McCartney. The book is named John and Paul: A Love Story in Songs, and it was written by Ian Leslie. From their initial encounter in Liverpool in the 1950s to John's untimely passing in 1980, the book chronicles their journey from that point forward. While John was in Almeria in 1966, American film director Richard Lester urged him to participate in his next film, which was a comedy titled How I Won the War. In one of the chapters, Ian reflects on John's journey to Almeria. For the first time, John began working on the legendary Beatles song Strawberry Fields Forever in Almeria. He was accompanied on this journey by his road manager, Neil Aspinall, as well as his first wife, Cynthia Lennon. John reportedly went back to England in November of that year in order to start working on the album for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. However, during the time that John was away, Paul had also been investigating other potential business opportunities. During his time with George Martin, the 82-year-old musician had worked together to compose music for the comedy-drama film The Family Way, for which he was later awarded an Ivor Novello. On the other hand, Ian claims that John was dissatisfied with his bandmate's decision to work on the film. Paul came to know this information after the actor was murdered in 1980. It is Ian who writes, "In the same way that the Eleanor Rigby incident did, this episode amplified John's feelings of insecurity. Only after John's passing did Paul learn that Yoko Ono had been the one who had caused John harm. During his time away from writing his books, John went on to make a film. Working with Martin on The Family Way was perfectly in line with all of that, but what I failed to realize was that this was the very first time that either of us had done it on music." John was a hard-working member of Lester's cast, as stated by Ian, and he worked on the film How I Won the War for a period of 2 months. Additionally, it was at this time that John Lennon began donning his famed wire-framed round glasses for the first time. Even when he wasn't required, he showed up on set every single day, according to Ian's writing. He had very little experience of adult life outside of being a Beatle when he was 26 years old.